Hello everyone, welcome to Auto All About. So for today's video, we have this all new, fully redesigned 2021 MG ZST, that is the MG ZS Trophy, the best offering from MG in the compact crossover segment. Today we will have a full in-depth review of the car along with the test drive. So let's have a look at the exterior first. So for 2021, MG has gone for a sportier redesign for the ZS, and the result of that is this one, the beautiful ZST. The exterior looks really stunning, especially with this dual tone kind of red black finish. We can see the large polygon front grille which has that honeycomb kind of a design with a huge MG logo in the center, and the camera, part of the 360-degree camera system. And coming towards the headlamps, these are really beautiful full LED headlamps, and on top we have this daytime running lamp, and at the bottom we have something like a crystal kind of a finish with this projector LED headlamps. At the bottom we can see there is again some design elements continues. See, there is a piano black finished honeycomb kind of a design along with a fog lamp which is an incandescent type. Overall front end look is really sporty and really beautiful. So on the side profile we can see there is only one design line continues from the headlights all the way to the tail lamps, and also they have given a chromium beading at the bottom of the windows, and at the bottom we have a piano black finish with this black fenders for the wheels. Talking about the wheels and tires, we have 215 series tires with 17-inch wheels, and you can see on the ZS Trophy variant we have this red calipers for all four wheels, and the mirrors are finished in piano black, which is having the integrated LED indicator lamps along with the camera. The door handles are finished in dual tone finish with chrome on top and the body color at the bottom. The fuel filler cap is given on the right side. Now coming towards the rear end, on top we can see there is a shark fin antenna and a small spoiler integrating the high mounted tail lamp. There is a rear wiper available, and below that we can see the beautiful tail lamps, which is a combination of incandescent and LED. At the bottom we have a reflector with that honeycomb kind of black design, and to get a more sportier look, MG has gone for two fake exhaust tips at the bottom with this diffuser in the center, and you can see there are parking sensors and rear view camera mounted in the bumper. So now let's check the trunk space of the ZS Turbo. To open the trunk we have to use the MG logo itself. There is no electronic opening and closing available for this model. Anyhow, the trunk space is adequate for a compact crossover segment, and we have available spare tire at the bottom along with some partitions for the cargo. We can see a beautiful trophy badging on the left side, and on the roof we have this beautiful roof rails, aluminum roof rails with a full panoramic sunroof. So overall the exterior looks of the car is really stunning. Now let's get inside and see how the interior of the car is. So here is a look at the key fob of the ZST. It's a beautifully finished key here with the lock, unlock and trunk open buttons, and MG logo with the red kind of finish at the back side. There is a physical key available which can be accessed in this way. So the keyless entry is available as standard. To lock the car, press the button once and another press will unlock the car for you. So now the doors are almost 90-degree opening doors here, which is finished in this beautiful dual tone finishes. Now the interior has got a lot of leather, lot of soft touch materials everywhere. So talking about the door panel, the top side has got this aluminum and black finish with an aluminum door opening lever. At the bottom we have this leather part for the handrail areas with some storage and window controls, and there are more storage and speaker at the bottom part. Now coming to the interior, my tester has got this beautiful black and white dual tone interior. The seats are really good, really comfortable, and looks really beautiful. Those are 6-way electrically adjustable. So once we move inside, the door sounds very solid. And here is a look at the interior of the all new MG ZS Turbo. So without any doubt, this is one of the best interior we can get in the subcompact crossover category. So to start the engine, push the brake pedal and press the start button. So to go in more details, everything is finished here in this dual tone arrangement with lot of soft touch materials. To begin with, on left and right sides, we have this beautiful round AC vent, and it brings the sportiness to the interior as well. There is a knob to control the air volume in the center of the air vent, and below that we have the leather part continues from the center, and on the left side we have the mirror controls and the light dimming controls, and below that we have the fuel filler cap release and the hood release levers. And talking about the steering wheel, it's a standard MG steering wheel with media controls over to the left, and on the right side we have the controls for this 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster. Now the horn is there in the center. I don't know why MG has gone for a single horn this time. Anyways, talking about the instrument cluster, now we have got a 12.3-inch fully digital customizable instrument cluster here. The controls are on the right side of the steering column. Basically we have 3 tabs to go. Now here we are in the information tab, which and the submenus can be accessed through the press of the buttons like this. We have a lot of car data such as the fuel economy and tire pressure monitoring, battery voltage, and general information such as the lock status, the light status, and the door status, all displayed always on the screen. And on top we have the time and date, and on the right side we have the RPM, and on the left side we have the speedometers, and which integrates the fuel gauge along with the engine temperature gauge. At the bottom we have the range, gear display, and the odometer. Now moving to the next screen, we have the brightness control for the instrument panel and some service information, and next one will be a warning tab which will display any warning messages. So the steering column has got tilt function without any telescopic functions, and on the left side of the column we have the automatic headlights controls, and at the bottom we have the cruise control control button. Here we have cruise control along with the speed limiter. In the upper position we are in the cruise control settings, and if you push it to the downside we are now in the automatic speed limiter system. Just press the button at the end to activate the speed limiter function. And on the right side we have the wiper controls. Now coming to the center console itself, this is completely finished in leather and this carbon fiber kind of a finish. The main attraction here is the 10.1-inch infotainment screen. This is a typical MG infotainment screen with the 3 tabs, one for the media, one for the car functions, and one for the AC. On the top we can see the AC notifications, time, and outside temperature. At the bottom we have multiple tabs for phone, 360-degree camera activation, which is a segment exclusive from MG, even with the 3D view from outside the car. That's a really nice add-on. And the car gets wired Apple CarPlay connection. There is no Android Auto in this particular model. Now we have the media tab here, We have the media tab here with AM, FM, music and audio controls. It's similar to the MG5 which you have recently reviewed, so I'm not going into the details. The lot of car function controls are given in the center tab. We have the MG Pilot, which is a driving assist system basically. So here in this particular trophy trim level is equipped with a rear driving assist, blind spot detection, line change assist and rear cross traffic alert. It can be toggled on and off from this screen. And in the comfort and convenience we have follow me home and find my car, etc. And the remaining things are similar to the MG5 which we have reviewed. And on the right side we have again the manual air conditioning controller with the heated seat controls here. So that's it about the infotainment system. Below that we can see around 7 physical buttons are there. So the rear doors are finished in a similar manner of the front one, with this dual tone finish with a nice white leather handrests. So the rear seats are 60/40 foldable here. With the pull of this lever we will have more access to the trunk and more space to store larger things. So stepping inside, even though the car is in a subcompact crossover category, we have enough space for 4 people, we can say, and 5 people can be accommodated with a little struggle. Anyways, looking at the rest, we have 2 rear AC vents with 2 USBs for charging the electronic devices, and there are some storage pockets behind the front seats, and this beautiful view of the full panoramic sunroof along with some handrest. And we are having no issues with the headrooms this time. The roof is tall enough. I'm 6 feet high and the front seats are adjusted to my position, and still I'm getting almost an inch of leg room here with a good amount of headroom. So pretty comfortable interior. We'll have a look at the engine bay. So here we are looking at a 1.3 liter 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine with 160 horsepower and 230 Newton meters of torque. As I told you before, the engine is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. So it's time to drive and experience the sportiness of this turbocharged engine. So driving the MG ZS, this car has given that sporty characteristics. Even though it is a compact crossover, MG has tried their best to make it sportier as they can. Starting with the engine, the 1.3 turbo 3-cylinder, 160 horsepower with 230 Newton meters of torque. The car is really fun to drive, and the driving assistance features MG included in this car are worth mentioning, in fact, because they are a lot, especially the blind spot monitoring, the rear cross traffic alert, etc., and the 360-degree camera which activates at lower speeds and when the indicators are on, which makes driving this car very easy and fun. And fuel economy wise also, the car, since it is only a 3-cylinder 1.3, so I was getting around 12 kilometers per liter fuel economy during my testing. That is also a very good fact to consider, especially for this budget compact crossover category. And the visibility and reachability is done in a very nice manner. The panels are moderately thin, and the visibility is really great. And also the comfort features such as the AC and this beautiful dual tone leather seat makes the car very comfortable to ride. And MG has done a very good work to make this infotainment system as simpler as possible with very minimal physical buttons. It is very easy for any person to operate the infotainment and the necessary controls in the car. So overall, in my past few days of testing, I have found this car really comfortable. Few points where the car lacks a bit is like the engine noise. It is slightly on a higher side. Also the wind noise, we can feel it quite a bit. So apart from that, without no question, this car is the best in the subcompact crossover category, and anyone who is considering buying such a vehicle can definitely consider this car. That's it about the MG ZS. So we'll be back with a new video soon. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel if you like the videos, and take care, drive safe, and bye bye.